Whether it's an animated television show or feature-length movie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has always been aimed towards kids. Despite this, over the years, those sneaky little turtles and the animators behind them have snuck in some adult moments, including crude humor, disturbing violence, and some other shocking scenes. Travel back as we explore various versions of the Turtles and uncover all the moments not for kids. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click the little bell to be notified when we upload fresh content.
I will feed you like a flounder. I will give you bars to mouth.
FISHFACE. On the Nickelodeon CG reboot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we were introduced to a ton of mutant villains, one of them being the creepy FISHFACE. FISHFACE returned in the Season 4 episode entitled Owari and brought plenty of fish puns along with him. Unfortunately, one of those puns was his threatening line to get the turtles bass to face. The inappropriate pun isn't too hard to figure out the true meaning to, and considering South Park had a whole episode entitled Bass to Face, we're guessing this one slipped by Nickelodeon censors a little too late.
Just wanted to say, no matter how bad the Shredder treats you, I'm still honored to be working with the legendary Baxter Stockman.
Dr. Stockman. There have been numerous forms of Dr. Stockman over the years, but none may have been more tortured than the version featured in the 4Kids TMNT series. Shredder used Stockman to do all of his dirty tasks, and when the Turtles prevailed, he paid in the darkest of ways. As punishment for defeat, Dr. Stockman often lost a body part, and several scenes showed a spinning saw coming towards his body. Near the end, Stockman was left with nothing but a brain and a single eye, a far too disturbing thought for children to process.
And exactly what are you doing here?
Taylor Snookums.
Late Night Boss. As a news reporter on the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series, April O'Neil often found herself at odds with her boss, Bern Thompson. In the episode Return of the Shredder, Bern and April once again have a confrontation with a more adult-themed result. When April shows the Turtles a news video, Bern comes out with his girlfriend Tiffany. When Bern asks April exactly what she's doing, she responds back with the same question. Tiffany proceeds to giggle, cozy up to Bern, and encourages him to tell her. The couple then quickly go back into their private office, clearly wanting some alone time.
You mean here?
Nightmare recycled. Some episodes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pushed the limits of children's entertainment so far that the episode was canceled before it could even be animated. This was the case for the episode of the 4Kids series entitled Nightmare Recycled. The bizarre episode followed the story of the Garbage Man and Hun, who were revealed to be conjoined twins. Garbage Man eventually turns on his brother and is thrown into a pit of acid to get killed off. The dark story featured way too many disturbing moments for young children and probably would have been banned anyways if it had made it past the storyboarding stage.
Oh, I'm a little piggy.
You're a warthog.
Hey.
Bodies transformed. Michael Bay's 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle films were rated PG-13, but the merchandise and constant commercials were directly aimed at children. In the second movie, there was one scene which featured a little bit of adult humor as we watched Bebop and Rocksteady transform into creatures. After going through their full transformation and discovering their strengths, Rocksteady and Bebop take a gander down their pants to see how their new man parts look. A few seconds later, both characters end up high-fiving each other in some sort of celebration, while parents were probably busy answering all types of questions.
Look what we've got!
Free bananas! Come and get 'em!
The Monkey. In the original TMNT animated series, the episode Turtles of the Jungle follows the tale of a mutation machine that transforms a pet monkey into a giant King Kong-sized threat. When the scientist tries to get the monkey back, he calls him naughty and asks where he's been. Donatello responds with a completely random line by asking the scientist if he's gonna spank him. We see where the animators went with the whole spanking the monkey reference, but this one felt a little forced and probably not the best pun for young kids watching.
Really? Doing what?
Coming to a decision.
Splinter on the roof. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze, the Turtles rely on the help of their master Splinter, but he's spending an awful lot of alone time on the roof. When April gets home and questions where he's been, Splinter hangs onto his one-word answer of coming for a little bit too long. Thankfully, he was just coming to a decision. Hours and hours alone on a rooftop must include a whole lot of decision-making for the old rat.
They're getting away!
Mikey lends a hand. The very first episode of the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon featured April O'Neil getting captured and tied up by the Foot Clan. This would become common practice by the end of the series, but the show started out with a bang as Mikey gets a little too touchy when he decided to free April. Watch the position of his hands as they focus in one particular area. We know one turtle who didn't mind seeing April wear the same yellow jumpsuit all the time.
Well, Ms. O'Neil, now it's your turn to go to pieces.
Insane in the Membrane. When an episode has been banned from television for 12 years, you can probably guess that it has some pretty bad stuff in it. The episode in question is from the 2003 TMNT series entitled Insane in the Membrane. After it was banned in 2003, the episode premiered on Nicktoons in 2015, and we can see why it was cut from network broadcasting. In a crazy take on Frankenstein, Dr. Stockman begins piecing together body parts in some pretty graphic scenes. There are scenes where his jaw literally falls off, and children could possibly have nightmares for weeks getting haunted by those creatures.
I really did going around with you.
Going around. Watching any version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will always showcase the fun and flirty banter between the heroes in a half shell and April. It's no different on the original animated series when April interacts with the party dudes. In the episode The Old Switcheroo, Mikey catches April after she falls from a large rafter. They both spin on his shell together, and Mikey uses a little innuendo by thanking her for going around with him. Who else out there is shipping Mikey and April as a couple? Can't possibly be just me.
These things are a slice of cake and easy as pie. So hungry.
And there you have it, the end of our video. What moment was the most inappropriate? What is your favorite version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And is there anything that we might have missed? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to Screen Rant here on YouTube for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.